Yo, yo, yo. We are live, day 23, motherfucker. Did you ever watch that show, Californication, with David Duchovny? He's all, motherfucker. Oh, my voice is still cracking. That's weird. What's up, dude? I'm officially in week 4 of 75 hard and about to go on this challenge with going to Vegas and trying to get all this shit done. No drinking shouldn't be too much of a problem, but yeah. I was thinking about in the shower, I gotta talk to this girl. My girlfriend's best friend, her and my girlfriend are in a fight, and she I don't know, they just have like a weird dynamic. Like, they're really good for a long time, and then for some reason this other girl was like, I don't think you're a good friend, and 7 years ago you fucked a guy I liked. And I was asking her about it, and she's like, yeah, and she fucked a guy I liked or was dating or whatever. And actually, fun fact, I was like somewhat seeing this other girl before I met my girlfriend. So this is 3.5 years ago or something, but was kind of seeing, just very, very casually. We probably saw each other a total like 6 or 7 times, but was seeing her, and then she was like, do you want to have a threesome with my friend? And then I was like, yeah. And lo and behold, her friend was the girl I'm currently dating. And then that girl ended up started dating somebody else, and so that girl was asked her, she's like, hey, do you mind if I hang out with Josh? And she was like, yeah. So I was nicknamed No Conflict Dick, so because they both agreed to not have any conflicts over me, which I thought was kind of funny. But apparently, the other girl had asked her friend if she wanted to have a threesome with me, just so then she could ask me if she could have a threesome with me and my good friend as well. And then when she asked on her, she's like, hey, since I gave you that, like, do you think that what's his name would be down? And I was just like, I'm not really into that, sorry. So yeah, no male female for me. I doubt it anyway. Who knows? You should never say never, right? I'll try anything twice. But anyway, yeah, so they've been friends for like ages, like 7, 8, 9, 10 years, something like that. But yeah, so it's weird because I've been friends with her as well, and I'm just like trying to figure out like how I fit in this dynamic when like they're in a fight or they're not doing well, and I'm, like, the girl didn't do anything to me, but at the same time, she hurt my girlfriend, so I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't know if I should talk to you right now. That's always a little tricky. I don't know if you've ever had, like, friends that they don't like each other, but, like, you're still cool with both of them, but, if you're hanging out with the other one doesn't want to come around, or vice versa, and so you kind of have to tiptoe around, like I have one of those situations with a friend of mine that lives in California, and she's been a long time friend. And back when I was dating my ex, like 5-6 years ago, her, my sister, and some other people, there was like this big friend group. And when we split, she started dating this other guy, and her and that other guy still maintained like a really good relationship with my friend in California, but she is a fucking bitch to me. And so when my friend would like come up to visit, they were all like, oh no, we have to hang out with exclusively you. We can't have Josh or my buddy come around or anything like that. So this was very weird. And I'm like, dude, I don't care if she's around when I hang out with you, but they apparently cared if I was around. So my friends from California will have to have like separate times to hang out, like if they come up to Boise, or we just can't be like in the same. It's very strange. All that kind of drama is really strange to me. But yeah, so the current situation, I was kind of just figuring out like do I say something? Do I not? Um, she did really hurt my girlfriend's feelings. And I think it was mainly that, when my girlfriend was kind of there for her when she was struggling, and she's checking in on her every day and making sure she's okay, and always setting aside time for her when she like hits her up, and like we'd be hanging out, and the other girl was like, hey, can I come over? And then she'd just vent for like 3 hours and get wasted, which is fine, but it never seemed to be reciprocated. It was always one way. It was always my girlfriend checking in on her, and not the other way around. And then this one night over Christmas, it was like she came over and was venting about her ex-boyfriend, or the guy that she just split up with, and he did something shitty and blah 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 blah. And so my girlfriend's like there for her stuff, and then all of a sudden she like drags up like this behavior that they both admitted 7 years ago, and I'm like, well, this is why I don't think you're a really good friend, because you did this thing. And then she was just like, what if I tell Josh about what you did? Like, how do you feel about that? And I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy that she just randomly brought that up, and also was like lording it over your head. For one, I already know, like, I know all the shit. And two, yeah, that's really rude. Like when she's literally just set aside time in her evening, or like basically not canceled, but like we have plans together, and like, okay, well, fuck all that. I'm gonna be here for my friend. And then she did that. So she was just really frustrated, and that girl stormed out the door because Cindy was upset. And yeah, anyway, so it's weird. I think I'm gonna like say something and be like, dude, you guys gotta get over it, but also you gotta apologize sometimes. Like, this girl just always thinks she's right, and she's a dope person. I enjoy her company, and I think she's funny. I think she's a good time, but she does think that everything she does is perfect, and everybody else is in the wrong all the time. And that is a great attitude to have if you never want to keep any friends. If you never apologize for your actions, if it's always somebody else's problem and not your own, that's just not a good way to live. Like, you got to take accountability for yourself and realize that, no one's perfect, and including yourself. And then also forgive, it's just like, okay, so if she did something shitty, 7 years ago, but she's already apologized for it, and then you've still been friends over the next 7 years. So you just live in this constant state of, I still don't forgive you? Or like, if you do forgive them for that past thing, then forgive it and let it go. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, to pull that back up out of the dirt is crazy to me. So, I guess that's what you get when you do mess around with the same dudes, and it does get a little messy. But if you can handle it, handle it. If you can't, then don't do that shit, I guess. But yeah, I've kind of been thinking about that, and today I got to get my fucking shit packed for Vegas, baby. And I got to do the 75 hard in Vegas, but they do say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I guess you'll never know if I actually stick to it. But I'm going to say I'm going to stick to it. No, I'm going to stick to it. I would feel so ashamed of myself if I broke and drank or something, but then still pretended like I didn't. Like, I would just feel so guilty. I don't think I could live with myself. I would have to fess up, and then I would have to start again. But like, I don't mind that the other day I missed the video, caught up on that, or the reading. But when it comes to the drinking, there's no catching up on fucking up no drinking. And also, I really do want to go the full amount of time without drinking. I don't see any issue. My buddy Severo down there, he's also not drinking, so we're just gonna do some dinners. We're gonna do rides. I think we're gonna ride some mountain bikes. Probably do a hike. Maybe hit a show. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should hit a driving range or something. That'd be fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm really only there for 3 nights, 2 full days, so just kick it with him. But he's kind of been isolated because he was stuck down there for the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, with not having a lot of friends, and all his family and friends are up here. So I'm sure people know how that goes. It kind of gets really frustrating when you're just isolated. So I made it a point to book a flight and get down there and check it out. But I'm gonna run a podcast. So we'll do a sober cast. That'll be fun. I also finally dropped my latest one today with my friend Tink. And fuck, dude. Like, the frustration with that corrupt file was just... and the amount of time just spent trying to fix it, and then ultimately never could get it fixed. So I ended up just posting the backup, which had shittier audio, video that cut off the person because she would like lean into the chair when we go off screen. But I just didn't have any other way. Like, I worked with this company to try to fix the file. It looks promising. Spent all this time uploading a 30 gig file and downloading it, and then got fucked up, re-uploaded it, re-downloaded it. Looked like it was gonna work, but then there was just missing video frames, and then like the audio and video would get all unsynced. I mean, if there was like an easy way to sync the video and audio, like I could have been able to use most of it, but I mean, it would have taken me fucking another 8 hours, and it was like already late, probably, to just scrub and look and try to see what I was saying and then piece it to what I heard and then cut out those spaces. Yeah, it was just a fucking mess. So I emailed them and be like, dude, this shit, like, you didn't fix anything, and I spent money on it twice. Ended up just posting the other one. I guess if they were to fix it still, and actually fix it right, I could probably upload a better version into the posts I already have. I think that's possible. I think there's an ability on YouTube to just like re-put a different video under that. I'm not sure, but that could be cool. But yeah, so anyway, there was that. So my next podcast is already up, or it's already ready to go. I just got to upload it, but probably have that for the public Tuesday, to give a little space in between Thursday and that, and then I'll get back to my Monday schedule. Fuck, man, it is so hard to get something of that size done once a week. Man, like just the fucking unforeseen hurdles that come, and just the complications that arise, and trying to prepare, yeah, man, it is tricky indeed. But, and then like trying to figure out ways to always have a backup audio, backup video, that kind of shit is really tricky, especially in my small room, without tons of gear. But, you know, I'm figuring it out, and that's what the process is. Like, I swore at the beginning of the year that I'm going to let go of perfection. I am going to work on just staying consistent and enjoying just putting out the work, and not spending so much time trying to be like, oh no, everything has to be perfect, so I'm not going to put it out. And then it's allowing me to have time to figure out other solutions on how to do this better and more efficient. So yeah, we're going to see what kind of leaps and bounds I can make this year. I'm very committed to like sticking on this game. I know I'm still only in the first month, so I understand that the motivation can slow, but that's why I'm building the discipline. And I'm really, really believing that the discipline I'm learning through this 75 Hard experience is going to carry me into this next chapter, where I can, when I put my mind to something, I'm going to keep doing it and just keep putting shit out and keep working on it and getting better and stuff. So every fucking time I sit down and talk to somebody, I'm like, this is the shit. Like, this is what I like to do. It's then on the back end when I'm struggling with something that I'm like, fuck all this shit, you know. But we'll get there, and eventually I'll have somebody helping me with it, and things will start rolling smoother. And yeah, but fuck, I kind of lost my train of thought. Gonna need that Adderall pretty soon. Yeah, I can't really go over anyway today. I gotta meet a client, check out a spot that I'm gonna be filming in March. So, yeah, if you're checking this out, thanks for listening to me ramble. Drop a comment. Let me know what's up, and I will check in tomorrow early before my shift, or pretty early, because I got to do everything done before I work tomorrow at Rudy's. So, and then I fly out tomorrow night. So, all right. Have a good day. Peace.